Good day and welcome to Golf with your friends. And today we're extra friendly.
Would you rather be a banana
Go on.
or an egg?
Gonna say...
Banana.
Ooh, fuck, an egg.
Ugh, that's disgusting. You want to be squeezed out of a chicken's ass?
Yeah. And then
Rather
I want
than
to
grow on a
break
tree.
through a shell when I...
No, you won't become a chicken. You're an egg.
You're just an egg.
Fucking hell.
You are either just
Can
an
I
egg.
change my answer?
No.
Yes, you can.
What's wrong with being an egg?
You want?
I've
you
got
have to.
gooey insides. You don't like my gooey insides?
I think I need to tell you that the caveat to this is you're fully conscious as either the egg or the banana through your entire life cycle.
Right.
And I know it's odd to say that an egg has a life cycle, but in this
What's
case,
the life cycle? What's the evolution?
you go from
Pre-fertilized
unformed
eggs.
to formed egg with hard shell
To used maybe in some capacity.
to
if
out
you're
on the shelf in a supermarket.
out on the shelf.
Oh.
And then you're used in whatever capacity.
And then you're cracked, and then when you're cracked, you're killed.
And it's painful.
Same for a banana as well, though. Once you're
Get
eaten,
torn up,
you're
get flayed.
yeah, you get
the air
peeled
gets
and
to you.
eaten. Yeah.
And you're fucked. You shrivel away.
But you do experience being birthed by a chicken.
I didn't know
I
bananas
can
did
remember
that.
that.
You can remember
that
it.
sensation
Yeah.
of being pushed out of a chicken's hole.
What if you get boiled as an egg as well? They don't
Well,
even
being
knock you
boiled
out
alive,
first.
I mean,
they just
what?
chuck you in a thing of water.
Would you
and
rather
boil
be
you.
an egg boiled alive or like a lobster or something?
Well, no, you're an egg.
No, I'm asking what you'd rather. Would you rather be an egg boiled alive or lobster boiled alive? Do you
Ross,
think there's
this
a difference?
isn't about me. This is about getting to the bottom of your egg journey. Are you okay with being an egg still? I want to find that.
Yes.
Right, you're still an egg. Trot, you're still a banana.
I'm still a banana, yeah. I want to be gripped.
But have
by
you
a
had
monkey.
eggs and banana? So you mash up a load of banana onto a plate
Sounds terrible.
that you mash onto a
Have
plate.
you had this?
And then you fry an egg.
Yeah.
But you have to whisk the yolk whilst it's frying. So sunny side up, whisk the middle,
Yeah.
flip it, then grab it with your hand, in tight, a tight ball, and then plop it into the middle of the banana smulch.
See,
that
I
you've
could
made.
believe that until right at the end when you said pick it up with your hand. Like, if you hadn't said pick it up with your hand, I've been like, so people eat this.
What would you have believed?
I mean, like, you're basically
idea of
making just
me-
like an egg pancake with banana on it, right? You're kind of making like an eggy banana.
Oh.
We've got banana bread, haven't we?
Yeah, I
That's
think it's a little
pretty-
different. There's quite a lot of flour involved. I think
It's
the
not different
eggy
at all.
banana will end up tasting like egg and banana, to be honest with you. Like,
Cooked egg and banana.
I don't know.
oh boy, that was a great shot.
Fuck.
Was that on stream? Because that was like a dunk.
Definitely missed it. Definitely missed it.
Oh, really?
We'll get,
My
the
bad.
edits on it. We'll get the edits on it.
Oh no!
Get Hawkeye on that.
Hawkeye's
There's no
coming back.
way it wasn't captured, was it?
Well, that's a shame.
I don't. If it wasn't captured, I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, I literally did like a wall ride, dropped it right into the top of the thing, instant. It was like a goddamn beautiful dunk.
Yeah.
I
well,
don't believe you.
No, it didn't happen to
But
me.
because of the
You're
way
just another member
we're
of the
recording
lamestream
things.
media.
I'm not part of the lamestream media.
You are. You're lying to me. Lamestream.
I
You're so lamestream.
mean, there is a certain amount of lying in any press, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's admitting it.
They've got agendas.
Do you not think we should bring back like childhood taunts?
Like what?
In the office.
Oh,
Just like
Billy No Mates.
is that a terminology you would just say to somebody though? You kind of want to. I'm trying to think of like I think of American tropes,
Okay.
like bullying tropes,
Butthead.
and I think it's like you can go butthead, loser, like shit. What do they call the other kids in
Nerd.
recess? Nerds.
Poindexter.
Yeah. But nerds now. I don't feel like nerds an insult
No.
to anyone.
But again, we're
It's
going
just
back to
such
our
a-
millennial childhood
Yeah. of course
where
we
it
are.
was,
What's an insult now? do we
along with
think?
tons and tons of homophobia.
Yeah, there was.
That's quite a lot of that.
Used
Back
as
when everyone would just say gay for anything.
Mhm.
Goes, oh, that's so gay.
Mhm.
Without really meaning it to be homophobic. It was just a thing you said, which some people are saying that's coming back.
It's coming back. What do you mean?
Coming back from where? Is it coming back?
I don't know. How do you tell if something's coming back or
I
not?
don't know. If you suddenly start saying it, I suppose.
I guess so. If I find another one,
oh, you shit.
Missed
another
it.
dunk.
Missed it.
For fuck's sake.
Sorry, missed it.
Yeah, well, you're not special because I got 2 as well.
I mean, fair.
You're not special.
It was the way mine did it, not the numerical value. All right. Like for example, your 2-incher versus my 2-incher.
Oh,
Yeah?
me.
not much of a sword fight, is it?
It's not much of a sword fight. No, it's
More of
more
a
like-
button bashing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like trying to stab each other to death with door handles.
Yeah. Well,
Shit me.
Big round
have you
door
ever
handles.
ran into a door handle though? Because it fucking hurts. That
Yes.
It gets me right by the hip.
When it catches
it's
you on
like,
the hip, that
"Ugh,"
fucking
you're like,
sucks. It just takes you out. It
It's
stops
just-
any
It's such a shock to the system.
any motivation you had prior to
Oh.
going into whatever room you're about to go into or
You're like,
exit. You're like, well, fuck everything I'm doing then.
Same with a really hard stubbed toe. That's the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
That's a fuck up. That's
Well, I told you that I had a shelf dropped on my toe from attic to floor below, right?
Who did that?
from attic to floor. A shelf. Did you?
Helen did it to my fucking toe. Well, it was
And what
partly
did you
my
do
fault.
to deserve that?
Did you
You
shout, that's
bastard.
shellfish?
Nice.
Did you say that's, I'm allergic to shellfish?
No, I made it such a guttural primal noise that I'll never be able to recreate.
Oh, my toes just exploded!
It was so deep and
My
guttural.
toe!
It was really bad. It hurt so much, and I hobbled.
It's one of those things.
Crying a lot.
Oh my god. I must have said this before, but there was one time when I was playing egg. We're going back to the egg thing. Me being an egg was on a trampoline surrounded by several peers. And then everyone jumps up. You have to crack the egg, but I was so
Yeah.
determined not to crack the egg that it landed on my neck. And then winded myself so bad I thought I was going to die.
Do you think?
I just felt like I thought that was it. I was like, I can't breathe anymore.
Did you think you'd like snap?
Winding is so shit. I can't,
Stop! You cracked the egg!
it's one of the real times you genuinely feel like that's it. That's,
Yeah, winding
that's all
sucks.
that's it. I'm
When
done.
you first experience winding, it sucks.
I can't read any of these fonts.
Winding.
I feel like
made
that might have
windings?
created a core memory for you that now has made you very egg focused, Ross.
Do you think so? Yeah.
Egg bias.
No,
You're-
I never want the egg to
You're
break.
egg skewed.
You're giving me a lot of egg.
You're giving egg.
I'm giving egg. Look, I just didn't want the egg to break.
Fucking
So much
fuck.
so that I held my position. And
What did you
took
learn?
a hit. I learned that
Don't-
you shouldn't
Don't commit to anything.
land directly on the base of your neck in a curled up fetal / egg position.
Well, that's very.
Because also my
specific.
knees kind of shunted into my chin as well.
But do you struggle with commitment now?
No,
So
what?
I'm not going to commit to this just in case my neck.
No, I don't know. I feel like I'm definitely not. I don't do any more like sports. I suppose in the same vein as skateboarding.
So you stop
or, like,
sport after
not
that.
that. Well, not
You gave up.
immediately after.
Wait, next
as
you're
in,
going
like-
to tell me you've stopped eating Ritter Sport.
What's Ritter Sport?
It's chocolate, isn't it? You remember those little chocolates? You're not
What
doing
are
what
you-
Ritter Sport is. You'd love
I
Ritter Sport.
probably know if I'd see.
They're like
if I'd see it.
they're little like square covered chocolates. They're like and they're all different colours. They're like reds and blues and yellows. They're really nice
I
chocolate.
think I've
You've
seen it,
definitely
yeah.
seen a Ritter Sport.
Is it a square?
Yes.
Yeah, I've had that.
Yeah.
They're like the thing that's
They've got, like,
everywhere,
little bits
but
of-
also you forget they're there. You know,
Yeah. I think they're more common in mainland
it's
Europe.
very European. Yeah.
Very Europe.
Oiro.
Oh, Europe.
Oh, Europe.
Oh, you've forgotten how to say it. Spent too long over side of the pond. We've all regressed. Got too many potholes and not enough bloody cheeses.
Are there any extreme sports you would take up now at the grand
Yes.
old age of 36?
I'm actually at the point
37?
where I'm having to stop myself doing certain things because I think I might die. I
Caving.
really want to do paragliding. Like the one with the powered backpack, you
Yeah.
know, with the prop on your back.
Right, yeah,
I
yeah.
really do genuinely think I will end up doing that. But
Right, that's cool. I mean, I like the idea of skydiving and or parachuting from somewhere, but then I did see a pretty horrible video like a day ago of someone just landing so fucking harshly.
yeah.
And obviously and then subsequent to that video, there was then a video of people trying to, in unison, skydive together, or they had parachuted together.
Oh,
But then
no.
one of the parachutes got tangled and started swirling around, then causing a knock-on effect to 3 of the other parachutists, who then all started tumbling down. I didn't see the end of that video.
I wouldn't do it in huge groups.
No,
or-
I'd do it tandem. Someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, well, hopefully that person would be you, Ross.
What?
Like, I would learn how to do it. I wouldn't just get up there and go, guess I'll give this a go.
Well, yeah, what do you mean?
As in,
I
like,
wouldn't
if you were
just
doing
do
it tandem,
yeah, do it in
as in
tandem, yeah.
strapped to somebody else.
Yeah.
That means you haven't learnt yet.
Yeah, but I've never done it before.
Oh, no, don't do it. Yeah, of course, the first time.
First
I
time,
thought
I
you
feel
meant
like I
tandem
should
just in
probably-
general. I'm like, well, you can't just constantly tandem it, you know? You can't be like, I'm looking for a tandem buddy. Throw me on an airplane.
Anyone want to buddy up for this one?
I'm not confident, but I do want to experience it, so I'll strap myself to somebody else.
What do you mean you're all buddied up and I'm just going solo?
I'm going to die.
Fuck.
I have not been paying attention. Just strap me on to somebody else and throw me on an airplane. No, I did look into. It's quite expensive to get into the whole paragliding thing, but there's actually no regulations around it at all at the moment. So in the UK,
you can just fly over like military bases.
you're meant to not fly over airports and military bases, but like there's no like you don't need any qualifications to do it. If you buy a one of those backpacks and one of those sails, you could technically just have a fucking go and go off flying.
But you also don't need any qualifications to completely rejig the electricity in your own home. So like, I suppose it's like, well, you can go into B&Q.
Yeah, but you're blowing up your house.
And some thick wellies.
Yeah. You can go to B&Q, grab any tool. They'll sell all the tools to you.
Yeah.
My goodness,
Without even knowing whether you can operate them correctly.
Yeah.
And then bam.
I'm doing my own electrics. I'm going to get some.
Suddenly completely destroyed your own home.
Just
gonna
do
try
everything
rewire.
I'm going to try a full rewire, and I've attached it directly to this 500 kilowatt diesel generator.
Did you turn off the circuit, love?
So I'm saying, yes, you do. If you make changes, you must notify the local council. Not really. Depends on how structural stuff. Like
So many things that you could.
If you wanted to rejig your, if you were like, I want to just do all the cabling in my own home.
The amount of houses I've viewed where it's like, well, they didn't get permission for this part of the house.
That giant shed at the back.
But they're looking for their certificate of it. Yeah, sure.
Of course, the BDSM dungeon is not up to code. If you plan on having any sort of sanctioned events in here, you're going to have to tell the council.
And you're going to need proper leather straps here, not vegan leather.
This vegan leather just won't hold the weight, you see. Somebody's going to break their fucking neck.
Crumbles in the wash.
They'll cum their ass off and break their neck if you keep it like this.
And they will cum their ass off. You know they will.
You can't have gimps hanging off these.
I think last time we were here, we had about 75, 80. Of course, the HVAC system gave up, so it was wetter than a badger's cunt.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell. You're an estate agent.
And part of the local club.
Part of the club. All swingers here.
Yeah. It's quite. That, I mean, do you feel like that's a fairly fair representation of sort of someone you might talk to around here?
No.
You don't think there's people like that in real life?
Fair. I think there's definitely someone like that.
Did you guys ever knock on the door of that swingers club that's set up near you that time?
No, I don't.
Was the party still pumping when you left the area?
When I left, I haven't checked. I haven't gone back to check.
When you were last there, was it still
When I was
going?
last there, they built like a massive building right in front of mine.
Oh, big office blocks, yeah.
Ricocheted
a lot of the swingers music.
The swingers dance music, which
the sound they were having a good
the
time.
only reason I found out it was a swingers club was because one day I was like, where the fuck is this music coming from? It's bouncing off of this wall. I need to figure out where it is, and then it turns out it's a club called Dare 2 in Bristol, which the website has some very interesting imagery.
Are you on the website?
And it's mostly very kind of large, naked old men.
It's a lemon pie.
Is it a lemon pie?
I don't know.
How does one qualify?
What does it? Yeah. How do you just say?
It's the fruit.
It's the fruit you use.
It's the amount of lemons.
It's the amount of actual citrus fruits on deck.
Yeah. How many lemons have you got at this party?
Oh,
that's not a lemon party.
That's not a lemon party. 15 lemons is not a lemon party. It's a lemon gathering.
Yeah, you've got to go up.
Shut it down.
Plus.
Hole in one. Oh, we all did.
Yeah, we've got hole in one.
Nothing to celebrate.
No. The scores do not shift. Smith's at 69. He cannot win.
Ooh.
So can if I refuse to do anything else?
No, you're going to get 14 points. If you refuse to do anything else.
I can go 420, baby.
What are these tiny little targets here?
That's what you forget. 420 is also one of the magic numbers. Trot.
So I'm concentrating.
Trot. Yes. I'm going to go for 420 instead.
Okay. Good luck with that.
420?
I don't think it's physically possible.
What hole are we on? 14. Yeah, good luck.
I don't think you can, even in a full game.
You don't think so?
If you aim for that from the start.
We need to update that then, because that's pretty broken.
What's broken?
Yeah. The fact that I can't get 420 to get another second win. We need a win beyond 69. What's another magic number? Come on.
You're just giving yourself opportunity.
Higher than 420.
1337.
What, 1,000? What's the maximum?
Divided by 2.
What? This is such
500.
a weird parameter.
I'll divide it one more time.
So we need something between 420 and 69. What's 69 and 420?
What's the special number between that? Is it 100?
And 100 could be it. Yeah.
What, a clean 100?
Right, I'm going to go for 100 then.
Go
If
for a
I get
clean
100, I win, right?
Or 180. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You want 180 now? Oh, that's tricky. I thought 180 after
blow
100.
past 100.
Yeah, if I blow past it, I'm going to be
Which you will.
satisfied for 180 in the last 4 holes.
Got that in 3. Jesus Christ. There's now 1 point between me and Crop.
Cramp.
Oh, fuck a dick.
Oh. I already wanged that bad. Where are you going, Ross? Where are you soaring? I feel like I'm not going to take the bait here.
Not taking the bait. What bait?
The jetpack bait.
Why? It helped me get there.
You're not taking it.
Helped him get there. Just
I'll
like,
help you too.
come on down to Ross Hornby's Brothel and Milkshake Shack.
I'll help you get there.
Just off the A42, next to the New Forest. We got Ross Hornby's Brothel and Shake Shack.
Right next to Dare 2.
Bring your own wild horses.
Bring your own shake cup and straws too. You probably aren't going to want to use any of ours. You've got your own milkshake machine.
We just rinse them out, the paper,
Oh, they
put
really,
them back out.
we really wouldn't encourage you to bring the family for the shakes alone. You're going to want to use the brothel too to get the full experience.
The shake's not for the family.
No under 18s. These are hard shakes.
That was embarrassing.
How many? Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Did you see what he did?
Trot, you got to get a couple of hole-in-ones here and you can get 69.
I'm hoping for it.
Ross Hornby's score will be completely irrelevant.
Not the play. I kind of spunked into the river. If you saw somebody spunking into a nearby river, would you stop them?
I wouldn't, no.
Definitely not.
I'd
And
be
also,
like,
like,
I ain't going fucking near
you
that
don't stop anyone,
situation.
mate.
I had this the other day, which maybe it's a moral quandary, I suppose. But there was somebody sleeping just in a sleeping bag, just on the floor, in a right next to my flat. Do you
Give a good kick.
do you ever approach that to be like, oh, you right? Like, is everything okay? Or do you kind of just leave it and go, well, fuck, not my problem. I don't know
think
what
what
to do.
the common thing to do is to go hook up your local Facebook group and complain about it on there,
Oh,
hoping
I
that
see.
someone else will do it.
Right, okay, yeah. Delegate to somebody else.
And full caps it. Here we go again, homeless on the right.
Here we go again. Fucking hell.
But then
Another one, junkie.
it does create one of those scenarios where it's like, there have been times where I have seen like a body slumped in like a bush,
Oh,
where somebody's obviously like, well, they're obviously like homeless or sleeping there or something. But like, at what point do you investigate to see if they're dead?
When you think they might be dead?
And should
maybe
you?
after the Facebook.
Or do you
post.
just kind of go, well, they're probably just homeless having a little snooze.
I feel like it's whenever you think a person might be dead, you should probably check if they're dead. I think is the answer to that question.
But like normally they cover their face a lot, like in the sleeping bag. So it's like,
yeah,
Cold as
what's
hell.
the situation? Do you leave it be?
Well, if you don't think they're dead, then yeah, I'd leave it be.
Well, what am I going to do? Put my hand on the chest to make sure that they're breathing, or do I unzip their
No, just
face
give him a little nudge.
and reveal them, and then be like,
Right, okay.
sorry, just make sure you're not dead, mate.
You walk past.
Have a nice one.
You walk past the street level bedroom of a person. And there's a gap in the curtains, and inside you can see a person sleeping in the bed, or
Yeah.
at least you think they're sleeping in the bed. You can't see them breathing. You can't see them moving. You can't see their head. Do you go into that place and check if they're dead?
I don't know.
Well, I can't fucking help you then, Ross, because like it sounds like you don't know.
I didn't know what that's. I kind of just.
I know. You know what I would do? I wouldn't go in there and check. I'd be like, they're probably not dead. If they stink like they're dead, if they've visibly
That's
shit
too
their
late,
pants,
isn't it?
if they've gone all stiff,
Too
if
late,
they're
mate.
pale as fuck.
Are you hoping to save them, Ross?
No, I
Or you
just don't know. I
registering a
don't know
dead
what
person?
the situation is. Do you? Because if they look dead, do you approach it? I just don't know. I don't know if I want to
You've
see
already
a
written
dead
it
body.
off.
I don't know if I want to, but then at the same time, I don't want to also piss off someone who might be really annoyed at the idea
Well-
of me waking them up.
Why?
so
What are you
like,
worried
I'm
about?
not-
Violence.
Yeah, maybe violence. Maybe just kind of
I think if they're kind
getting
of
up
in
close
the way
to
of
something
a,
you don't know
a
what it
path
is.
to your flat, They'd expect to be disturbed by foot traffic alone.
Oh, well, that person got immediately disturbed because Murphy barked his head off at
There you go. So he was alive.
alien object suddenly.
When you say in the flat, like in the hallway of the flat?
Have you been? You've been to my flat.
The
before,
entrance at the bottom?
the entrance right next to the intercom system
Yeah.
is just like an opening, and they
Right.
were just there, right in the middle, like a dead body, sleeping.
And
Murphy-
It was away. It wasn't there in the morning, so they didn't. They mustn't have been dead, right?
No. Did they not react to Murphy barking?
No, there was no movement and/or. I mean, it must have
And/or?
been like 1:30. It was a while ago, but yeah, he barked his head off like panicked because weird object. To be fair, he barks at like bin bags. So this isn't a unique scenario necessarily. Which hole did you guys go in? Tell me.
It's pretty obvious. It's pretty fucking obvious, Ross.
But I want to go red
Why?
because I feel like I want to go against the grain.
Well, that was stupid, wasn't it?
No, actually, not.
Green or blue would have been much better.
I wouldn't say it's worse.
Well, no, I would, because you're having to go around a right angle whilst you could have taken a shot instantly from the other one. So objectively, it is worse.
Par!
All right, well,
What's
well done.
happening to Trot's character? Oh, he's going for the.
I'm
You're going
stamp
for-
padding.
What number are you going for? Because you're 82, so you're going for 100?
Shit.
That's not possible. Well, I've won.
You've just won, Ross.
You
Yeah.
won.
That was the last hole.
I was already
It
losing.
was spaffing your points away. Don't do that.
Well done,
Trot
Ross.
did get 96,
Instead.
which is, kind of the mirror of
It's the
59.
opposite of 69.
I don't think we should be.
You don't think we should be
I
allowed
don't
that?
think we should be just.
No, it gets a bit silly, doesn't it?
Come on, it's getting ridiculous. 69, 420, sure.
Yeah, but
Why not?
also, if you look at
But
Smith's number,
Yeah.
it's kind of like someone doing a salute with a little hey.
10 salute.
Mm.
Or like.
like a hey.
So I think maybe that one should win.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
think, no,
I'm
I
happy
don't
with
like
that.
this. I want. Audience, you decide who wins in the comments below. Thanks for watching today. We'll
Thank
see you in
you.
the next one.
Bye.
Hey.